Welcome, everybody. Here we go. It's that time again. Matt Connarton Unleashed. And we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Also on Comcast 97 if you're in Manchester. Streaming at WMNHradio.org. Oh, and my phone is making noise. Sorry, everybody. We're trying to get this Facebook Live situation squared away. And it's we're using, if you were watching on Facebook, we're actually using Jenny's tablet today. The only problem, and I don't think it has anything to do with the tablet, I can't see the chat room on my computer like I usually do. We'll get it all figured out, but at least we are able to be on Facebook Live. If you're using the Facebook Live feed, just use it for the chat room, please. You can chat in the chat room, but stream the audio at mattconnarton.com. If you click listen live, there's actually several different options where you can stream the audio for the show. Because if you stream the audio through Facebook, because of this current kerfuffle that we've experienced, you'll be missing a pretty good chunk of the show. And you don't want to miss, coming up at 4:30 Eazy-G Eric Gagnon will be Skyping in, of course, for his weekly entertainment report. And I know that we are all quivering with anticipation and or excitement for that. But I'm not alone in the studio, my friends, today. Christian Lacoss is at the news desk.
Hey.
Best newsman in the business, or at least for the time that you're sitting at the news desk by default, because you are at the news desk.
Yeah, for like the next 2 hours.
Not even. Well, a little less. I mean, it's 10 minutes past.
True.
Plus, it's Thursday, which means, we're followed by another live show. So we kind of
not even
do the changeover. So really not even 2 hours. It's more like an hour and 40 minutes at best. So don't get too comfortable.
All right, I won't. This chair's pretty comfortable, though.
You'll get all comfortable, and next thing you know, it'll be time to go.
Now I know why Daryl sits here for 2 shows. This chair is great.
You like that chair, do you?
Yeah.
The only problem with that chair is that I've experienced is that because I sit in that chair on Friday nights, because Friday I'm in this chair 4 to 6, and then I'm in that chair 8 to 10 for Paul Cormier's show, Retro Spectrum Radio with Paulie C. And that chair, it's one of those chairs where you have to, if you sit in it long enough, it begins to sink. Just little by little, incrementally, it sinks lower and lower.
I've never noticed that.
Oh, you'll notice it. Now that I've said it, you'll notice it. You'll be like, oh, my goodness, Matt was right about this chair.
Actually, I think I have, because I have had to adjust it before. I think I know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see? So
I thought that was just me.
You thought it was just you. No, it is not. It is not. So I was able to catch a glimpse of the Facebook live chat. So I saw a couple of people in there. I saw Jenny was in there, and Angela Philbrook. Also, my old friend Jay Bello from the band Purge DI. Do you remember Purge DI, Christian? Probably before your time. You're a young man. Purge DI. Yes, a great band from the area, who achieved some national success at radio as well. But maybe I'll play I Am from Purge DI later in the show. And then you'll get to experience them, young man.
Thanks.
Yes. But that would have to be after Eazy-G's entertainment report. We'll see how much.
We can't wait for that.
We cannot wait for that, I'll tell you.
Got to hear the new Amanda McCarthy tour dates. I don't know if
yes. Well,
those.
Scott Robinson, of course, he's on pins and needles, I'm sure, being that it's Thursday. And I might be able to pull up. Let me see if I can pull up the Facebook live chat on my phone.
I have it pulled up on my phone. If that
Do
helps
you?
anything, yeah.
I'm going to see if I can. I don't understand why it's not working on my either of my browsers.
Cameras.
Yeah.
Computers, sometimes it doesn't work, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Because if I'm live streaming on Facebook, like when I was live streaming back in December with my whole setup at my old place,
yeah,
I had issues with it, so it's something weird.
I'll tell you what, technology, it speeds us up and slows us down all at the same time.
We've seen it now. We've seen it this week.
Yeah. Sometimes I just wish a solar flare would just wipe out all the technology and we could start over again.
No. No, I'm good.
I don't really wish that.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I do, and then I come to my senses. I wouldn't have a career without it, actually.
Exactly.
I suppose we're stuck with it. Well, anyway, so, of course, we are coming to you from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM. And we're on the Facebook, sort of. Again, we're using Jenny's wonderful tablet today so that, like I said, at least you can use the chat room on the Facebook. We are not currently on Comcast 97 in Manchester for the same reason that we don't have our regular Facebook Live setup going. It's all interconnected, as we say. But we are streaming, of course. You can go to WMNHradio.org. You can go to my website, mattconnarton.com, click listen live. There's all the streaming options there for you. I'll say hello to our friends at Raw Talk Online. So there's other ways. There's, we're everywhere on all the major podcasting platforms, of course.
Found that out today.
If you want to listen to the show later on, you were commenting.
Man, I looked up your name on Google because I didn't have the website bookmarked, which you'd think I would.
Google?
Yeah, and I saw everything. I was like, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm like, Jesus, man. You're everywhere and anywhere.
Our reach is far and wide.
I mean, now I can listen to you during work.
Mm-hmm. On Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I listen to everything on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you won't be able to, at your new job, you won't be able to listen while you work.
You'd be surprised. I'll just throw you up on the speakers and the.
Nice. They play us
at Bunny's
up the street at Bunny's. Yeah.
I walked in one day. I'm like, hey, that's the show I'm on. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I was there. Was it last? No, it was 2 Fridays ago. I finish up. I finish up this show on Friday, and then I'll go down to Bunny's to get something before, because I end up not leaving because then I'm on Paul's show Friday night from 8 to 10. So I stick around in the area. And so I go to Bunny's, and Kenny from the Hop Knot, our wonderful sponsor, was at Bunny's getting something, and he was chatting with the gentleman who works there. And so the guy who works there, and hello, guy who works there, if you're listening. I
can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about. He's a great guy.
Really nice dude. Yeah. And, so he realized who I was, and he was like, are you Matt Connarton? And I said, yeah. And he's like, oh yeah, we listen to your show here in the store. I was like, well, thank you.
You know what I say to that? Sponsor. Just kidding. Sponsor.
Oh, they should sponsor us? Yes, they should. I think that's a great idea.
I noticed down the street where the new Bangor Harbor Bank is or whatever, they have those speakers outside. They used to play the station on them too. As I don't want to say, it's to keep like people at night, like the homeless population, from sleeping outside their doors.
Right.
And I noticed that because they play them really loud. Like I'd walk home at 3 a.m. in the morning from work when I worked at the halfway house, and I'd hear it, and I was like, Jesus, man, that's loud. I'm glad no one lives there.
I know. I like the idea of all those homeless folks getting to hear me yelling about Trump or something. I just think that's kind of fun. Jenny was just messaging me, giving me some advice about how to get this to work on my computer. But yeah, I tried that. For some reason, this happens every once in a while. I don't think it has anything to do with using the tablet to stream.
No, it's
just
Facebook.
Every once in a while, I'd say it happens once every 3 or 4 weeks. I'll have a show where for some reason the chat room will not load on my browser, no matter what I do.
I mean, if you want me to run with the chat, I can do that. I have it up on my phone.
Yeah, if you want to keep an eye on the chat room for me and just anything interesting, as long as it's acceptable for the radio. And Christian, I would remind you beyond that, as I think I'm sure this goes without saying, but we do have certain standards for keeping things in very good taste around here.
Mm-hmm.
You never hear anything distasteful or crude or we, as I like to say, we don't work blue around here, because you know what my number one goal is with the show, right? You've probably heard me say this.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I've heard you say, I just can't remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the most pathetic excuse I've ever come up with. I'm sorry.
No, it's just every once in a while, someone will say to me, they'll say, Matt, What is your long-term goal? What are your objectives for your show? What are you trying to accomplish? And my answer is always the same. I tell them, my primary objective with this program is to spend 2 hours every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. not getting fired.
That's a great way to put it.
That's my goal. I feel good at the end of every show when I get to 6 p.m. and I don't.
He's like, another day, another dollar.
I don't.
Made it.
Yeah, I don't see that I have a missed call from quote unquote the suits, as we like to say in radio, or a
email,
or a text, or an email, or a text message saying don't come in tomorrow. I say another successful show, another job well done by me. I have not been fired. I think it's and that's kind of it. That's my, it's really, that's been my approach with any gig. It's just try not to get fired. If you can not get fired, then you're doing well. That's kind of how I look at it. Have you ever been fired?
Yep, quite a few times.
Quite a few times.
Listen, when I worked at the factory over the summer, I got fired 2 days before my 2-week notice was up.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, are you playing with me? You gotta be
You
kidding
can't quit. You're fired.
I was like, I had already quit. You're just firing me before I quit? I don't get this. What?
It's just mean. Why were you fired?
To be honest, I don't think the supervisor likes me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The supervisor I had worked with, he was always like, that stuck up, like, because he had the position he was in.
Yeah.
But hey, it's whatever.
Now
I'm actually going into a field I want to work in.
Right.
Finally. Only took me 2 months to get into it.
Can you say what it is?
Sales. I'm working at T-Mobile in sales now, which I planned on doing at Bob, but they offered me another position.
Yeah.
Note to self, when a job offers you another position that's in a warehouse, don't take it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, have you been, would you guess, when Eazy-G calls in, we can compare notes and figure this out, but would you say you've been fired more or less than Eazy-G? You've been fired less than Eazy-G. Yeah, he's been fired a lot.
Really?
I think at one of his jobs, didn't he
get fired from the morning show at one point in his life?
Well, that was, I kind of stole him away, I think, because I kept offering, I told him, whatever Peter White is paying you to be the entertainment reporter, I will double it and add a zero.
I couldn't understand, man. I mean, I don't understand why you didn't take me. I had the resume for it.
Well, I know, but...
And I was offering you cheaper money. You just didn't sign the contract.
But he is so famous. And that's the thing. There's a certain credibility and brand recognition and so forth that comes with bringing Eazy-G onto the show. But Eazy-G, I think if I remember correctly, at one of his jobs, he worked at a nursing home or something. He accidentally killed an old woman by hitting her with a cart of some kind full of dishes, and she why is that funny? An old woman died? That's terrible. Wow. But I guess he just he was like, oh, excuse me, and he ran over, and she her bones immediately dissolved, and she died. This is now see, they can't see it on television, but
that's a great thing. They can't.
Software update will be auto installed. That's what it says on the tablet. How terrifying!
Says it.
Yeah. But so
click out of it before it stops.
I don't know if I can.
Hold on.
It'll be installed later tonight. It says. Oh, what a relief! I'll tell you what, that was almost a terrible calamity, and I would even spell calamity with a capital C in this case. But so, and I think the job at Creamland was something about, he kept referring to it as Creamland, which is actually a very small country. It's right next to Iceland. And so they had to get rid of him for that, because it's like, no, it's Creamland. It's not Creamland. And so he had to be fired for that as well. So he's had 128 different jobs, I believe.
Jesus.
Several of them he worked alongside our friend Texas Mike. They had a job together roping dogies. And I guess Eazy-G accidentally strangled a dogie or something. It's very, which is humiliating. I mean, can you imagine? I'd feel so. Just knowing that about him makes it hard to even look at him, because I just feel embarrassed for him killing a dogie. Yeah, and that's why PETA will have nothing to do with him, by the way, in case you're wondering. I remember when Eazy-G came in one day, this was months ago, he was all red, like all on his shirt. And it turned out that Chrissy Hind of the Pretenders, she's an activist for PETA, she had ambushed him outside and threw some fake blood on him, some fake animal blood, because, he had strangled a doggy and had to be fired. So as if the humiliation of being fired wasn't enough, you got Chrissy Hind throwing blood on him. So quite the storied career of our friend Eazy-G, Eric Agnew.
Now look where he's landed himself.
Now he's got the big job as the entertainment reporter on The Big Show. It's The Big Show.
And he's got beef with Peter. Wait, is that over yet?
No, I don't think he's got beef with everybody else. He's got, is he beefing with you about anything?
I don't know, man. I thought we squashed the beef, but if he wants to bring it back up, hey, I'm more than willing to do that.
There might be
back
time
down from a battle.
There might be an opportunity to bring the beef back up. I don't know. Because last week, if you heard last week's entertainment report, I thought he was going to do the usual, some Amanda McCarthy tour dates and maybe some April Cushman tour dates or something. Instead, he spent the entire show talking about beef. It was crazy. It's like he's got beef with everybody.
Jeez, man.
Beefing with Jeff Nyan, beefing with Gonzo, I think.
Here's my question.
Beefing with you.
Here's my question. How do you beef with Gonzo? How do you beef with Daryl Dion?
Well, funny you should ask. Well, so with Daryl Dion,
they're like the sweetest people.
Well, I know. Well, Eric wanted to get down and dirty with Daryl Dion, and that just sounds wrong in multiple ways. But
sounds like a show.
Show
name.
But the challenge was made. But as far as beefing with Gonzo, John Hopwood's been beefing with Gonzo. That reminds me, I have to announce the results of our poll. So we put up a poll question, and you can actually still vote. I'm not going to close out the poll until tomorrow. So the poll is still up. If you go to mattconnerton.com, if you click Listen Live to go to the Matt Connarton Unleashed page, and you scroll to the bottom right, not quite the bottom right, but close to the bottom, the poll is up. Should John Hopwood take Gonzo off of the S list? And viewing the results right now, it's 10-1. 10 people voted yes, and 1 person voted no. You are one of the voters, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, and what did you vote? Did you vote yes?
I voted yes. Because why are you trying to come at Gonzo?
Right. Well, now, it has been communicated to me by Gonzo that, he has a list of demands.
Oh, really?
Of
this
John
wasn't
Hopwood.
Discussed earlier.
Well, yeah, this just came in. He says, I have a list of demands for John Hopwood. I'd like you to read number 1.
Yo.
He was using speech to text. So let me try this.
You can forward it to me and I'll read it.
Oh, I'd like you to read. Oh, I have a list of demands I'd like you to read. Number 1, try and hop on. Okay, I know what he was trying to say. He wants John Hopwood to call into the morning show and apologize to Gonzo.
That's a big whoa.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes. So he wants John Hopwood to call in tomorrow in the morning show
fire right
and
out of the gate there.
Oh yeah. Number 2, John Hopwood must give me a show where I pick the subject and he must sit next to me and participate.
I would love to see that.
I would
for
too.
Multiple reasons.
I would too. That's ratings. That's ratings.
Great ratings right there.
Oh. Let me, well, here, I better answer that because Eric gets impatient. He hangs up.
That's all we're going to hear for the next 30 minutes if you don't.
I know. Eazy-G, is that you?
Yes. Why, it's all kind of scratchy.
What?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, good. Well, the first start off, wow.
Brrr.
Great sound effects.
It was a rough beginning. It was like a car engine.
Yes. Let's see. Number 3, John Hopwood must engage in a battle of wits sometime in the next 2 weeks live on the Matt Connarton Show against yours truly. Wow, a list of demands. What do you think of this beef, Eazy-G, between Gonzo and John Hopwood?
John Hopwood was headed to New Mexico again.
I think he is. I think John Hopwood is in New Mexico right now, but he'll be back tomorrow, I think, maybe.
Over that quick?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
When did he go?
I'm unclear on these matters. It's difficult to keep up with.
Was this why he was trying to me to like host his show or something?
Oh, yes. He wanted you to host his show, and then he offered it to Eazy-G.
Never in a million years.
But you were his first choice. I think you and Eazy-G should host together.
Sorry, I'm going to have to respectfully decline.
What's that, Eric?
What?
It's too hot up there. Last time I did the cruising with Mary, nothing against Mary or anything, but it was so hot up there, I almost passed out.
It was so hot, you almost passed out. That is terrifying.
I had to wear a mask because there was like 6 people at the table, and it was just, I couldn't breathe. It was hot, and the mask was on. I try to follow the rules.
I've been on like 2 shows up there.
Yeah, you were on
Hopwood. No, 3. I was on Hopwood's, The People's Mayor, and Cruising with Mary.
And Cruising with Mary. Yeah, look at you. Now, we wanted to compare. So, Eazy-G, how many times have you been fired?
Too many times.
Too many times?
Too many.
Are we in double digits?
Oh, definitely. I'm not proud of that. So let's just move on.
Yeah. Well, hang on though. So, Christian, are you in double digits?
No, not even close.
Not even close. Okay, so Eazy-G, you win. Congratulations.
Oh wow! I don't know if I don't think I'm too proud of that.
Well, it's you got to find something to be proud of, Eazy-G. I mean,
Something better than that.
Take your.
Hey, it's okay. Listen, sometimes jobs just don't agree with us.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've quit more than I've got fired.
Quit that many times, to be honest with you.
I've quit numerous of times.
Oh.
It doesn't look good on a resume though, so I got to stop doing that.
Right.
Like I've ranted to you about my resume thing like a million times. Like I want longevity at a job.
Right.
Because it looks great on a resume.
Yes. You don't want to be looked at as a job hopper.
Nope.
Yeah, I was wondering, Matt, is there a weekly die on tonight?
I believe there is. I'm glad you brought that up, Eazy-G, because, yes, the weekly die on tonight at 6 p.m., immediately following this program on WMNH, but also another option for you. If you get to the end of today's show, of today's Matt Connarton Unleashed, and you go, oh my God, I need more Matt Connarton, it is the first Thursday of the month, which means I will be appearing on the Dr. Kevin Show tonight from 6 to 7 p.m. on the Ohm Times Radio Network. That's Ohm, O-M, as in Ohm. ohmtimes.com/IOM from 6 to 7 p.m. I'll be on with Dr. Kevin.
Oh, yeah. Friendly reminder when we get going on the entertainment report.
Yes. Can't wait.
It's also the first of the month, and we do I got 1 anniversary and a couple of birthdays.
Ooh.
Yay.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Well, save it for the report, Eazy-G.
All right, just giving you a advance warning.
Oh, right. Well, we appreciate that.
I was wondering, too, you haven't played the foghorn in a while, so maybe you could play it right now for the no longer with us, Jim Cornette, former
what?
wrestling producer, Jim Cornette.
Yeah, he passed away.
He was he worked in the behind the scenes, the wrestling days, manager, producer.
Jim Cornette?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, wrestler.
You guys are, no, Jim Cornette?
Yeah, he died.
I saw something about it this morning.
You guys are messing with me.
He's 76 years old. I sent you a
76 years old.
Facebook post about it. I sent it to your
Jim Cornette
your
wasn't 76 years old.
He was.
No, you guys are confused. It wasn't Jim Cornette.
I don't think it was actually.
It was. He passed away. He was sick.
No, Jim Cornette's 59. Jim Cornette's never going to die. He's going to live forever.
He's gone. So we get a fog on for him.
No, Jim Cornette's not dead.
He's not dead.
Who died?
Maybe.
Your Facebook when the show's over. I send you a Facebook message.
You did? I'm looking at I'm looking at Facebook. I'm looking at your messages to me. I don't see anything about Jim Cornette dying.
I don't think it was someone from AEW, I believe.
Oh,
No, he never worked for AEW. He worked with WWE. He worked for NWA. He worked for WCW.
yeah, somebody died. It wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
Cornette.
It wasn't Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette's not dead.
I stand completely corrected.
Wait, let me check my street here.
Did you figure it out?
It's not him, but I don't know who it is now. Because
Jim Cornette.
I looked it up.
Maybe.
It's not him.
Yeah.
He's still tweeting. He's tweeting live.
Yeah.
Right now
Yeah.
about CPAP.
Oh, yes. I know who died. Jim Crockett Jr.
Oh, Jim Crockett. Yeah, I get the name mixed up. Yeah, Jim Crockett.
Yes.
You have a foghorn for him.
A foghorn. Why a foghorn?
Play it all the time. You never do that anymore.
Oh, you mean the? I know what you mean. Hang on, I got you, Eazy-G. I don't know if the DJ air horn effect is really the thing for when someone dies, but what the hell? Here we go.
I mean, I use that one. I'm dead.
Jim Crockett Jr. is dead. Everybody. I'm just glad you guys scared the hell out of me.
Yo, I
adore Jim Cornette. You guys legitimately scared me.
Doesn't he have like a podcast now?
The Jim Cornette Experience, which I love.
He's into like...
He's not allowed to die.
No. Okay. Good to know.
All right.
He goes, all right.
You guys scared the hell out of me. I was like, what?
Next time I'm doing more research, man.
I'll go with names.
Oh, boy.
All right, I'm ready to do my report when you're ready there, Mr. Matt.
I am having a little bit of an issue on my computer. I got to find your intro here.
Hey, hold
for
on,
the
hold on.
entertainment
I got a
report.
good song. It was actually recommended. Can we do Amanda by Boston?
Come
on. Just for his intro.
We'll play it afterward. I just found his intro. We got to hear the intro because DJ Midas produced this, and
Really?
he was on the morning show today. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah,
No.
DJ Midas
I've never
produced the intro for Eazy-G. You've never met him?
I've never met him.
Oh, well, here.
I was listening to his mixes though. They're
yeah. Oh yeah, Late Night Delight every Saturday night from 12 midnight to 4 a.m. with a replay on Sunday night. All right, here we go. This one. I'm sorry. What, Eazy-G?
DJ in town.
Yes,
Best DJ in town.
That's right.
I don't know. I hang out with a lot of DJs now.
Well, he's the best one I know.
All right, here we go.
He was once a thug from around the way. Easy.
You want to know about stock market crashes, COVID-19, drive-bys, celebrity gossip? Eazy-G's gotcha. Entertainment report style.
That's why I'm easy. 'Cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, set, go.
It's funny, you used to play that foghorn a lot. You haven't done that like the first time this year.
It's not really a foghorn, Eric.
Or whatever, a loud noise thing. Whatever that thing is.
I call it the hype
What do you
horn.
call it?
What do you call it?
I call it the hype horn.
The hype horn.
Because
I like that.
Because it's used in when I've noticed a lot of DJs like now they'll use it to hype people up, or like if there's a bass drop or something after the song, they'll use it.
We'll call it loud noises.
Okay.
Whatever it is, you haven't played that in a long time.
Come on, man.
Alrighty, everybody ready?
No, we're ready.
We've been waiting.
All right.
Oh, wait, we have a call. Hang on,
Hold on.
Eazy-G.
Oh,
We
Let's
have a
go.
call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, this is Mary from Manchester.
Hey, Mary
And
from
I just
Manchester.
Heard,
Yes.
I heard Easy talking about the foghorn,
Yes.
and this is going to be the most random comment you probably will ever get. But I
You'd
don't
be
know if you
surprised.
guys have seen. Eazy-G probably has the MeTV commercials for the cartoons.
I haven't seen
Or
that.
it has Bugs Bunny, like it's on like seven in the morning. Well,
Yeah,
there's one
that's-
cartoon.
yeah.
It's usually on about 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's
The Peter White Morning.
Yosemite Sam. chasing Elmer Fudd up the aisle of a movie theater, and he's chasing him with a shotgun.
Yeah.
But the creepy part is Elmer Fudd's just wearing a purple diaper, nothing else.
Really? That's.
Have you seen it? You're once you see it, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, what the heck is this?"
So first off, I'm not.
So I don't know
never
what the
up past
backstory
10.
is, but
No.
when you said, because one of
Wow.
their other commercials is Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh yes, Foghorn Leghorn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's when he said the foghorn. It reminded me of that commercial. I'm like, this is the creepiest commercial I've ever seen.
Wow.
So I love you guys. You guys doing well?
Yes. Yes.
Doing great.
Yes, we're doing great. I'm just relieved that Jim Cornette's not dead.
I'm sorry to scare you like that, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please don't put me back on the S list?
Okay, behind the scenes.
And Easy's doing good?
Are you doing? You doing good, Easy?
Hanging in there, best I can.
He's hanging in there, best
He's
he
itching
can.
to do his entertainment report.
And anything can happen in this crazy world.
That's right.
The parents are good. Okay,
Yeah.
I will leave you guys alone. But when I heard Foghorn, you guys are going to see that commercial, and it's going to
All
leave
right.
a mark in your head for sure.
Very good. Very good. All right, Mary. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
Oh, okay, no problem. Have a great night.
All right, you too. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Mary from Manchester. Wow.
I think it's the first time she's ever called.
No,
I don't think so because
I think she called when Gonzo was on.
Yeah, I thought that was the same Mary.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, now we're just overusing the horn.
Too much.
Can we lay off of that? Because I'm gonna have to hear that a million times tonight, and I'm probably gonna use it a million times tonight.
Oh, good.
So
I was surprised to when DJ Minus was on today. He didn't give a shout out, but I'll do it right now. One of his relatives shout out today. Last Saturday, she's engaged now. Kellyanne Manning and Ray.
Oh, Kellyanne Manning. I used
They're
to
related?
see her. Well, they're going to be. They're engaged.
Oh,
you mean is she related to John Manning?
yeah, I didn't know that.
How they're related, but they're related.
Kellyanne Manning used to show up in the Facebook live chat quite a bit during my show and would identify herself as being at work in Boogie Down Brockton.
Right. So congratulations to them and many happy days for them.
I hope they have happy days.
Yes, and I definitely never dedicated the show to them before, but it's a new thing a friend of mine learned me about. It's on the Facebook, and it's called Elevation Church. It's Pastor Steve and his wife Holly. Have you ever heard of them, Matt or Chris?
Nope.
Pastor Steve and his wife Holly. I don't know anything about them, but I'm sure they're quite holy. Holy Holly.
Usually, I don't like this kind of church, but the guy's really loud. He yells a lot, so nobody falls asleep at his church. He's
Ooh.
very loud. He's like almost like a Baptist minister.
Two
Yelling.
places I fell asleep: the morning show and the church.
He's real loud. He's
I had
real
to
loud.
do it. I had to do it.
Really good.
Sorry, Peter.
Wow. What? So he yells a lot? Like, what does he yell? Like, you're going to hell if you don't do what I tell you or something? Like, what does he yell at you?
Can I get an amen for everybody? Amen.
Oh, that's a little bit.
Hallelujah.
Well, you mentioned, because Baptists are very aggressive about telling you you're going to hell. So, they're like right in your face. I thought maybe it was that kind of church. You said you don't usually like that kind of church. You don't like it when people yell at you in church?
I usually like it when the minister gets loud, but this guy's really good.
Right. We haven't heard from Father Bruno in a long time. I hope he's well.
Yes. And also, coming up this speaking of church is this Sunday will be the third week of Lent.
Third week of Lent.
Sign up, and it's free. Anybody can sign up for this thing. It's go to her Facebook post. Ray Lynn, the country artist, is at 8 o'clock. Is having a free live stream, playing some music.
Ray Lynn.
Yeah, country artist. You ever heard of her?
Yeah, quite a few times. She's not local though.
She is not, no, but she's really good.
Shout outs for Ray Lynn.
How about them Amanda McCarthy tour dates?
Ooh, yeah. We going to get some of those?
First, we're going to do the anniversary.
How about April Cushman?
Oh, he's got you've got the anniversary?
Oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Pour a cheerful toast and fill it, happy anniversary. But be careful you don't spill it, happy anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary. anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. We have a call. Hang on, Eazy-G. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this? Anybody there?
If you're there, turn your radio down because we're getting feedback.
It's the Phantom.
Ooh.
That is so creepy when people do that. I remember hearing once about some guy like Barry Charles or somebody who does that kind of thing. Anyway, I'm sorry, Eazy-G. What were you saying? You'll have to excuse me. I'm just a little creeped out at the moment.
Happy anniversary to my friend Bruce's mother and father. They were married on St. Paddy's Day.
St. Paddy's Day. I love it. I'm Irish.
We have a couple birthdays now. My cousin, second cousin, Michael.
Barry Joe. Ooh.
The mayor of Manchester's birthday, Joyce Craig.
You know what? I got a bone to pick with Joyce Craig.
Well, let's not.
No, not today, though. It's a good bone.
Not this show.
Barry Child.
I'm sorry, what was that, Eric? Can you repeat the last 90 seconds or so?
April Cushman's birthday today.
Oh, April Cushman.
Well, she had like over 100 happy birthdays on our Facebook post.
Oh, very nice.
I mean, she's a very popular person. If I could speak English, that'd be great.
Yes, she is. Absolutely. Very nice.
I believe at one point she was supposed to open up for a country duo, Dan and Shay, a few months ago, but it never happened.
The COVID or snow or something. But she's got a couple big shows coming up in the second half of the year. So God willing, they'll happen.
What's the big show?
Yeah, there you go. Now, if you're looking for some other shows coming up, speaking of shows, Paul Nelson right here in Manchester, the Share Brews Company, and he's playing at 6 o'clock on March 27th. And speaking of wrestling, AEW is coming around April 21st at 7 o'clock. Dynamite at AAGANISA Egner, or I know I'm butchering it, Egner's Arena in Boston, Massachusetts. And Wednesday, Melissa Edgeridge is playing at the Music Hall in Portsmouth. I've seen this lady before, I believe. April 21st at 7:30.
Melissa Etheridge. Have you gone to her window?
I think I saw her years ago at the.
You have? Wow.
Veterans Park.
Oh. What's going on over there, Christian?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good. What's going on in the chat room?
It's not what's going on in the chat room. It's just me and Jenny having a nice conversation.
Oh, okay. Very good. I'm sorry, Eazy-G. Go ahead.
Your mother figure. Saturday, April 10th at 8 o'clock, Sarah Baldry. This is one of her favorites. Foreigner's Journey will be at Tulipo's Music Hall.
Hey, fun fact, I opened up for Foreigner's Journey last year.
Did you?
At Veterans Park. Yes, I did. Great band. Love them.
2 years ago. They didn't have any concerts last year.
Not last year, the year before at Veterans Park. I stand corrected. Sorry. The time-space continuum was broken, okay?
Yeah,
listen.
Foreigners, I just want to say, too, Foreigner's Journey, they do a lot of great work in immigration.
Yeah, true. Sunday, the Celtic Woman at 8 o'clock on March 21st.
Okay.
Chevrolet Theater in Medford, Massachusetts.
Now,
and if you're looking for something to do for St. Patty's Day, March 13th at 6:30, St. Patrick's Day beer and dinner at Rebel's Winery in Amherst. You got to make a reservation. And if you're looking to get married, this is your time. Wedding Expo, March 28th, right here on Elm Street. 95.7 is the sponsor. And it's at Doubletree Hotel at 11 o'clock. So all you married folks.
Now, Eric, you mentioned the Celtic women. Christian might not know about this, but
I know about the Celtic women.
No, this is Eric was talking about the Celtic women. They're the female basketball team. They play for the WNBA, and then once a year they do a big intergender basketball game with the Boston Celtics.
Right, it's Celtic woman, by the way.
I'm sorry. And once a year they do an intergender game against the Boston Celtics. Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
coming around the horn. The Adam Ezra group, I've seen them a couple of times at Veterans Park on a Friday, March 21st at 7:30 in the Flying Monkey movie house and Center for Performance. And they'll be playing over there at 7:30.
The Adam Ezra group will always have a special place in my heart. They're so good.
Yes, they are. I interviewed Adam Ezra once.
I wanted to open for him when I opened up for Foreigner's Journey. There was talks about it, and then it just it didn't go very long that day.
They do a Facebook thing, I think, every night for music.
You know,
he is 300 and something episodes deep on that. So yeah,
I heard a rumor, and I don't know if this is confirmed, but I heard that you, in fact, they were going to pick you to open, and then Eazy-G went and talked to them and said that you didn't want to do it. You decided to mix it up.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm pretty sure it's because I butchered my show.
Oh, okay. Well, that might be.
And if you're looking for something to do on Easter Sundays, an Easter Sunday brunch at Amherst LaBelle Winery on a Sunday, they have 2 servings at 10 a.m. and 2:30 of great food, and you have to make reservations for that. And I saw this guy years ago at the SNU Arena, I believe, Michael Bublé at 7 o'clock. He's playing in Massachusetts, March 8th at TD Bank in Boston.
Did you know, by the way, Michael Bublé's real name is Michelangelo Bubala Hubalahay, and the record company said that's too long. We're going to need to shorten that up. Consumers won't remember that. We got to sell your music here, you know?
Yes, you're right. And the
Thank
Celtics, the next 3 games are going to tonight on March 4th against the Raptors.
Is it the Celtics or the Celtics?
The All-Star game on Sunday, so the next game will be March 11th versus the Nets, and then March 14th. Whereas the Rockets are doing a little bit better. They won 3 in a row. And now it is March. You can get your ticket to go see the Monarchs. They're selling the May tickets on March 15th. So you can call 603-641-2005, or you can go down to the office.
Oh, Christian.
The Monarchs are still a team?
I'm sorry, the Fisher Cat.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Oh.
Thank you.
18th season of First is fun. So we're interested to see what happens with them. And their first game is coming up May 4th on a Thursday, and they're going to be playing versus the Sea Dogs in Portland, Maine.
Eazy-G, we have the President of the United States. He has a question for you.
How many push-ups you want to do here, pal? Oh, come on, man.
You gonna answer him? It's the President. How many push-ups you want to do?
0. I'm not feeling the best. So
okay.
I don't think
What are we talking about? Come on, man. What are we talking?
Then we get the NASCAR update, and we had another first-time winner. This
I love NASCAR. Bunch of rednecks driving around in a circle.
Hey, you take that back.
I love it.
You take that back.
You better
love it.
I love it.
This Sunday they're having the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas at 3:30 on Fox.
I wonder if there'll be another last lap crash.
Ooh, that's the one thing I like.
The following Sunday, the March 21st at 3 o'clock, the Atlanta Folds of Honor Quick Trip 400.
Atlanta Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500?
It's something to do with the veterans.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
believe.
This Saturday, it's been delayed because of COVID, and it's going to be on another race. It's called WGIR. March 5th, the 7 o'clock, the UNH football will play Albany. So for all your UNH fans, the hockey team has done really bad, so I'm hoping that the football team will just do a little bit better.
Wow.
What you don't agree, Christian, about
no,
the
I
hockey team doing
agree,
better?
but don't call them out like that.
Oh.
Well,
guys, UNH men's hockey team sucks.
Well, it's not really their fault because they've had a lot of trouble with the COVID. People lost like 8 to 10 games this year.
Come on, man.
What are you going to do? It's the age of COVID. And then on March 25th, the NBA trade deadline. Look for the Celtics to be active for that. For their season's not doing the best. So
come on, man. Get a life.
So what point do we get to the MLB? Because there's a lot of MLB news, but we'll save that for Off the Mark Sports with Kyle Heavey.
Oh, I don't know. He might have a whole section prepared of MLB news. Do you have some MLB news there, Eazy-G?
Red Sox lost their preseason game today, but the game doesn't count. So.
Oh, well, the big event today is, did you guys know, do you have anything about this, Eazy-G, in your report? It is March 4th, according to QAnon. President Donald Trump resumes
he's coming back, man.
He resumes his presidency today. Do you know?
Coming back. He took a few months break.
That's fake news. We've already got a president. His name's Joe Biden. So.
Right. That's
careful.
That is true.
But everybody knows who this guy is. Come on, man.
Yeah. If you get your tickets at Anselm at .edu or 603-641-7700, they A concert tonight.
What?
What event's going on at St. A's?
All I know is I believe
Jazz Society Orchestra at 7:30, and then they got next following March 12th. They got Irish song.
I think it's pronounced Saint Anselm. I was once told that Manchester people get a little annoyed if you pronounce it Saint Anselm.
All right.
That doesn't. Yeah, not everyone likes that. Eazy-G.
Folk and contemporary songs. If you like your Irish music,
I don't. I should. I'm Irish.
So there you go.
I'm good.
And then there's more drive-in Greek meals at Holy Trinity Greek Orthodox Church in Concord.
I like
North State Street. We'll hold this next Fox Greek dinner to be held on Sunday, March 7th, from noon to 1 through March 3rd. Yeah.
I like a good Greek salad.
Greek beef stew and with orzo, Greek salad, and a dinner roll for $15 a person.
I love feta cheese.
Only if you email. Oh, the email's too long. So just call 603-953-3051 to place your order.
Ooh.
And I'll have a couple other events coming up, but we'll get it. Oh, yeah, they have this other fun thing. Now through the March 25th, Bite Out of Hunger, the Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary is selling chocolate Easter bunnies made by Granite State Candy Shop right here in Elm Street as part of their Bite Out of Hunger campaign. And it costs $8.50 for an 8-ounce solid milk, white, or dark chocolate bunny. And the proceeds bed the Kids Cafe, which offers children and teens meals and recreation activities 4 evenings a week.
Oh, well, that's
so call the bunny.
Very good cause.
To order a bunny, you call Chairman Sylvia Kratt at 603-490-4107. And I ordered one for a friend of mine.
Oh, you did?
I did. See what else is cooking here. Oh, yeah, you might want to check out the, here we go. Angel Pasta and Cheese over on 815 Chestnut Street. They have gift baskets and cheese and pasta and wine. And they also have some selections over at the Bookery. So you can get more information at 603-625-9544.
I like cheese. What kind of, do they have extra sharp cheddar?
They might.
There's
better.
some mild cheddar in the fridge.
Mild cheddar. Oh, I like the extra sharp. Go sharp or go home. That's what I say. What's the point of mild cheddar? I mean,
I don't know.
Come on.
Ask yourself. Didn't you have some this morning?
Mild cheddar?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I sprinkled some on my chili, yes.
And we got some stuff going on in the Majestic Theater.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It's Robert Dion. He's a head cheese over there, speaking of the head guy.
I see what you did there.
So 669-7469. It's the 30th year of the Majestic Theater. Plus, they have the Ted Hebert's classes in person and virtual.
Uh-huh.
And right now, they're coming up right around the corner. March 26th is the 20th. Right? Disney's The Little Mermaid Jr. Youth and Teens. And it's going to be at the, live streamed. And it's going to be on Majestic. You get more information at majestictheater.net for ticket information. And you can also call them up that same number, and you can give them a donation, or you can get some gift cards.
Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man.
And Robert Dion and his friend Keith will be in person, and there are only limited tickets left, and they go on sale March 1st. So they might already be gone, but they are going to doing the virtual too on the YouTube. So you might want to check that out.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, they're going to have the right here in Elm Street, Bear and Life Bear-a-thon for the Relay for Life.
The what?
What? When? Where? Why?
It's a place where you do the yoga and stuff and other exercise classes.
They're having goat yoga?
Doing yoga with a bear sounds really dangerous.
Sounds like a broken back to me, but I'm all set.
Mm-hmm.
At 8 a.m. It's a Relay for Life. 100% of the fundraising will go towards the American Cancer Society. So you can get more information on the Facebook page. And then I got another donation today. So I've raised, and I'm still the top fundraiser. I'm not the top fundraising team right now, but I'm catching up to them. The top fundraising team, believe it or not, has raised $1,650, but I've raised $1,502.
That is awesome, Eric. We are very, very proud of you.
$1,000, and I've raised $502 more.
That's awesome, dude.
That's great.
To raise a lot more. So if you would like to go on my Facebook page, and so to make a donation for the American Cancer Society Relay for Life on June 5th, you can go to my Facebook page and hit the donate button, and that would be excellent if you can do that.
Also, if you
And
go to
of
his
course,
Facebook page, he'll give you a free birthday shout out.
Ooh, very nice.
There you go. And then, of course, coming up, now it's March, is coming up, is Fast Lane.
Fast Lane.
March 21st.
Life in the
road.
fast lane.
This Saturday is a revolution, and the Tony Khan, who's the owner, and I guess he's the owner of a Florida baseball team too, or hockey team. He's a real rich guy.
Football team. Oh, we have a. Hang on, Eazy-G. We have a call. This might be Scott Robinson looking for those Amanda McCarthy tour dates. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
Hey, it's Gonzo, actually. I have a question for Eric.
Oh, hey, Gonzo.
Gonzo, yes. Welcome.
My question is, when he got his spa day, how did it feel to be touched by a woman? I'll hang up and listen.
All right. Thanks, Gonzo.
No.
Yeah, I already discussed it on the Peter White morning show, so that's old news.
But I want to hear it, man.
Would you like to come on Matt Connarton Unsheathed and discuss it?
Yeah, then we'll do that later. Yeah, the 3 a.m. Yes.
That's about 3 a.m., yep.
Moving on, the golf majors. Finally, then that's going on next month. The first one, and of course, the last one was Masters in November because of COVID. But this one here is the regular Masters on April 8th to the 10th. And I can kind of guarantee it's the 85th one that Tiger Woods will not be there, unfortunately, due to his horrible car accident. So that's a bummer because he always rakes in the ratings.
Oh, we have another call.
Oh. And I can kind of guarantee it's the 85th.
Hello.
Hello. Turn down your radio.
I am. Turn it down right now. Hold on.
That's a bummer because
I'm trying to get it. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, we have
It's like we're time traveling.
Hi, Matt.
Hi.
I did it.
Yes, thank you.
Scott Robinson.
Oh, Scott Robinson. I know why you're calling. You're looking for some Amanda McCarthy tour dates.
Well, I got a couple problems today.
Uh-oh. All right.
Sorry.
Why did not me and wife get our anniversary announced on the show?
Eazy-G?
Wasn't aware.
Oh, you weren't aware? He wasn't aware, Scott. Can you believe this guy?
Today?
I messaged him. I put it on the Facebook chat. I did everything.
Oh.
He's in big trouble.
You're in big trouble,
I would
Eric.
just like to inform you that Raylan is having a live stream event on March 31st.
Oh.
What day is the anniversary?
Well, thank you, Easy. I appreciate it.
Yo, this is everywhere and anywhere. What is going on?
Well, here.
Are we skipping
so
Amanda
confused.
today?
What's that?
Are we skipping Amanda tonight?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think Eazy-G would ever skip Amanda.
What day is your anniversary, since I forgot to announce it?
The 7th.
Oh, the 7th. All right. Well, as soon as we can do it right now. Then you can hit the music there.
Oh, okay.
Matt, please.
Yep.
I love how he's like, yo.
Yep. Hit the music. Here we go.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Very nice. Perfect.
Lovely.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, Scott.
We are.
We are going to go see Robert Dion in Gunquit, Maine this weekend.
Oh, very nice. Wearing a gonquit.
Well, it's I think not the stage. That's this show. Something dork in Ogunquit.
Okay.
We stay in Wells, but it's right on the road. So
yeah. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
he's a really talented musician.
Absolutely.
I love him.
Absolutely. We love Robert Dion.
Hey, Matt, I sent you this nice link of a nice state rep we have in the state.
All right.
So look that up on your Facebook. I tagged you in it, and I think you'll really appreciate this guy.
Oh God.
Okay. When did you send it? You messaged it to me?
Probably about a half hour ago.
Did you message it or did you make a post and tag me? Because for some reason
I tagged you.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
This guy he's something special.
We got some really great state reps. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I don't mean that person.
Oh,
we got some
right.
I know one in particular.
This old fart.
Oh my God! Yeah, refers to LGBTQ as deviant sexuality.
The New Hampshire state, like the state reps, like when they gathered in Bedford recently, like last week or something, they made like national news.
Yeah,
for being
that's a New Hampshire state rep.
Yeah, well, the good news is he looks to be very old. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's no excuse.
No, it's not an excuse.
If you're voted in, then you should represent everybody.
I agree. I don't mean it as an excuse, but I often say
I can name a few that don't.
I think this stuff does get better with every generation because some of these old, outdated attitudes kind of die off with the people who perpetuate them. That's what I mean by he looks very old. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, he won't be.
That's not how I took it.
He won't be around forever.
Jean-Claude told me he won by 10 votes this last time, so hopefully those people take their votes back.
Yes. I hope.
Plot twist. I'm running for whatever John Hopwood runs for.
Oh, wow. Very good.
I'm running for Alderman at Large of Manchester, New Hampshire. Please vote for me.
Oh, very exciting.
I will vote for you.
Please do. Please do. Let's get me to at least 25 write-in votes in September.
All right.
Free ponies for everybody. Vote. Free cake.
Very good. Very good. All right, Scott.
All right. You know what? I just want to say, Easy, you are the man.
He is.
Well, thank you very much. I try.
Very good.
All right, Matt. You guys have a good day.
All right, Scott. Thank you for the call. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, the great Scott Robinson. I think Scott is your biggest fan, Eazy-G.
He is my number one fan.
He's your number one fan.
The Bruins have it on a little slide, so hopefully they'll back to their winning ways tomorrow night. They're playing Washington.
Don't get Kyle started on that.
And then Tuesday they're playing the Islanders, so hopefully they'll get back to their winning ways. And the PalsTheater.org is continue doing their virtual shows. So you can go PalsTheater.org, and you can also give them a donation, or they're selling gift cards, just like the Majestic Theater.
Oh
yeah, and also today, believe it or not, over at the Hopknot, your wonderful sponsor, 1000 Elm Street.
Yes.
You get a Hopknot mask today, and it's $10, and you get 10% off when you wear it at the store, and you get another 10% off because it's Takeout Thursday at the Hopknot. So
yes.
See fun things going on at the Hopknot.
Delicious gourmet pretzels. They have craft beer. Oh, and it's Thursday, which means it's also trivia night.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, Ali Baudry's husband does the trivia there, and I forget his name right now, but he will be in the house.
Yes, in the house, as I think the young people say that now. Christian, they say in the house.
Hopefully he is listening. Scott Robinson going to get the Amanda McCarthy gigs coming up.
Ooh.
She is going to be playing March 6th on Saturday at the Lost Daddy Irish Pub and Restaurant over in Nashville. And then Saturday, March 27th, he's playing the BS Brew Works in Springfield, Tennessee. And these are some new dates for April 18th on a Sunday, the Copper Top Bar Grill in Huntsville, Alabama. And then April 16th and 17th, he's playing Saturday in Georgia, Bradley Bar and Grill. And that'll be Georgia. And
Georgia?
March 4th tonight at the 404 Bar and Grill in Nashville. And tomorrow night he's playing the College Grove in Tennessee and on a Friday. And then March 9th he's playing Tuesday at the Alley Taps, Nashville, Tennessee. And then this place here he's playing March 31st, April 28th, and St. Patty's Day at the Brentwood Suites Hotel in Brentwood, Tennessee. So he's got 3 gigs at the same place. That's pretty good. They must really like her, I guess, Matt, right?
Yeah, so if anybody wants to fly out to Nashville or Tennessee in general, just, go see Amanda McCarthy.
I would drive. I wouldn't recommend getting on an airplane.
Oh, yeah, I would drive. True.
Yeah. All over the country and the United States. So there may be somebody listening in Tennessee.
That's right. We have quite a few listeners in Tennessee.
Nashville's a great place.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I took a trip down there.
Now the couple of new dates for April Christmas, the birthday girl.
Oh, the birthday girl, yes.
On March 5th on a Friday, I Stumble Inn in London. She's played there before at 8 o'clock. And then Saturday, March 6th, she's playing at 5 p.m. at the WHYM Craft Pub and Brewery in Hampton. She's played there before, too. So. Very exciting.
Now, Eric, I notice you're shuffling papers. I assume you're still not using your tablet.
Yeah, well, I haven't been feeling the best lately, so I decided that hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll be feeling better, and I'm going to try again one more time to go down to the phone store on St. Patty's Day and see if I can figure out the password.
I could help you out with that. Come on down to T-Mobile.
Did you
It's
hear?
working, but I just got to figure out that password.
Okay, never mind.
Jumbo.
Did you hear that,
Nope,
Eric?
no, he didn't.
Oh, is it too late? You've
Yep, it's
rescinded
too
your
late.
offer? Oh.
Yep, it was a quick deal.
Oh, you had an offer for some help, but it's too late now.
Oh, all right. God knows I need plenty of help. So.
Well, are you sure it's too late, Christian?
Let me think about it.
He's going to think about it. You might have some help coming with the tablet, which would be good because the tablet has healing powers, so it'll actually help you feel better once you get it up and running.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I need all help I can get. So.
Mm-hmm. Don't we all?
Yes. All right. That's going to be the end of the report. So,
Oh my goodness! Really? That's the end of the report?
Wow, very abrupt.
And eventually.
Wow. Well, that's true. I guess.
The show at 6 o'clock. So.
I guess all good things must come to an end. Anybody you're currently beefing with, Eazy-G?
No, I'm not beefing with anybody. I'm just too tired to beef with anybody. So.
Too tired to beef.
I told the Peter White the other day, not beefing with anybody. So I don't know if I believe that.
All right.
But, anyway,
I don't know. Do you believe I live with Matt yet?
What?
Do you believe I live with Matt yet? Silence.
Yeah, you still living with Matt? Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So you
I
believe
just
it?
want to make sure you believed it. I knew you had. I knew you had some type of
yeah.
conspiracy theory.
Well, we
about it.
wanted to get. We were hoping to get Eric in there too and get you guys bunk beds.
No, we're not doing that. No, we need our
Are
space.
you sure about that?
Oh, see, Christian's
man.
Christian's open to it.
No,
I'll sleep in the bathroom.
I think I'm all set. We
I'm good.
that wouldn't be a good idea.
You're right.
Wow.
I agree.
Okay, I think it would make a great reality show.
All
More
right.
about reality
All right,
TV shows.
Time for my dinner, so we'll sign off.
All right, bye.
All right,
See you
Eric.
later.
Thank you for
Have a
a
great
iteller entertainment report. We appreciate
All
it.
right. All right.
Hey, wait! You didn't answer Gonzo's question.
Oh, right.
Oh, I already answered that question on the Peter White Morning Show. So.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Very good.
Guess I'll go back
Moving
and
on.
listen to it.
All right, Eazy-G. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. All right. Bye-bye.
He was once a thug from around the way. Easy.
You want to know about stock market crashes, COVID-19, drive-by,
You still there, Eric?
He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, he's gone?
celebrity gossip? Eazy-G's gotcha. Entertainment report style.
I'm easy. Cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, set, go.
Well, there you go. Another stellar entertainment report from
Lovely.
Eazy-G. I think that was, I will say this, and I mean this sincerely. Of all the entertainment reports that Eazy-G Eric Gagnon has ever done for us, I think that one was by far the most recent. No, I'm being sincere. I really mean that.
I mean, yeah, it happened 2 minutes ago.
I really did.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't, we weren't imagining it. That was not a dream. That was real. Let's see.
We're well past the top of the hour.
We are well past the top of the hour. We will take a break. I had a track I wanted to play here. A little KRS-One. Beef is what it's called. Beef is, it's what's for dinner, I heard once. But because Eazy-G was doing all that beefing, and of course, John Hopwood versus Gonzo, and so on and so forth. So
Peter versus Christian? No. Just kidding. That never happened.
That's been squashed, I think.
That's been squashed for years.
Yes, absolutely. So what we'll do is we'll take a short break, and we will be back. More Matt Connarton Unleashed coming up. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. We are way into hour number 2, numero dos, of Matt Connarton Unleashed, and we are live from the studios of WMNH 95.3 FM in glorious downtown Manchester, New Hampshire. Christian Lacoss is here as well at the news desk.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Today is Thursday, March 4, 2021. And, of course, Thursday means it is trivia night at the Hop Knot in the Brady Sullivan Plaza right across the street. I just saw our friend Joe out in the hallway there. The Hop Knot, of course, they have delicious gourmet pretzels. They have craft beer. They have wine. Was it you or was it Eric talking about the takeout?
Eric.
That was Eric, yeah. That was good of him to work that in, actually. They have the Hop Knot face mask. It's only $10. And it's almost like wearing a frequent shopper card on your face because it gets you a 10% discount when you wear it in and an extra 10% off because it's Takeout Thursday.
If you go, you need to try the pretzel pizza.
Yeah. We've been that's been a topic of discussion amongst Jenny and I. We need to try that soon.
You do?
Yeah. Okay, so I always ask her, and neither of us are sure. Is it the pretzel pizza or a pizza pretzel?
Let me look it up on their menu.
Ooh, look at you, all fancy schmancy, looking things up. Well, you are at the news desk. Let's see. By the way, for everybody in the Facebook live chat, so things are a little bit different. You know, we're still doing this kind of makeshift while the technical issues are resolved here in the station. So I have Jenny's tablet here that we're broadcasting on Facebook Live on. But we're just doing that, so you still have the Facebook Live chat room, which is very popular. But what I would suggest is use that to chat. But you can stream the audio at WMNHradio.org, or if you go to mattconnarton.com and click Listen Live, there's a whole list of different ways you can access the show that way. I don't recommend listening to the show strictly through the Facebook Live feed because the way things are currently, you'll miss a lot of the show because you can only hear, all you can hear is the sound in the room. So you can hear Christian and I talking, but that's it. You're not hearing anything coming through the board, any of the music or any of the calls or anything like that. So Facebook is fine for chatting, but not so much for listening. So open another browser window and you can stream the audio elsewhere. But yeah, go to mattconnarton.com. All your streaming options are there. And as far as the audio goes, and hopefully soon things will be resolved here in the studio. But this is how we're getting by with it for now. You can also let's see, if you want to participate in the show, you can call us at 603-250-6007. 603-250-6007. You can text me at 617-917-4476. Shoot me an email, matt@mattconnarton.com. And you can always tweet me as well, at Matt Connarton. Please follow me on Twitter if you don't do so already, and you can tweet me. Did you find that, Christian?
No.
Oh,
no.
It might have to remain a mystery for now, until such time as I actually enjoy a delicious pizza pretzel or pretzel pizza, in which case I'm sure I will commit this to memory once and for all. If you do want to get in with the call, do so soon. It is Thursday, so we start the transition
Pretzel
between
pizzas.
shows a little early. It is a pretzel pizza.
Yes.
That sounds good. We have a call. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed. Who's this?
This is Jake from State Farm.
Hi, Jake from State Farm. What are you doing up at this time of day?
Yeah.
I thought you only are awake at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I thought that too. I thought you were like a third shift guy.
Yeah, I am, but I'm coming in early today so I could talk to you guys.
Wow, that's what are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
What color khakis?
Brown.
I had a feeling.
Me too.
Yeah. Wow.
So, what's the discussion about today? Have you covered anything on the South China Sea lately, the news there?
No, what's going on in the South China Sea, Jake from State Farm, if that is your real name?
Well, We'll find out. But the South China Sea, there's heightened tensions with China and America, France, Japan. Everybody's sending all their battleships over there. It's looking like there's going to be a war really soon.
Well, I certainly hope not. And, we've certainly sent battleships there before, but so I hope you're wrong.
This is pretty bad. I know the news isn't covering it, but if you get on like U.S. military news on YouTube and stuff, they're covering a lot of it. But it's looking really bad, and Russia's involved and everything else. So
here's what I see. Newsweek.com. This went up yesterday. Like I said, I haven't seen any of this, but they're reporting. And this website of theirs kind of sucks. Taiwan begins missile tests amid Chinese military drills in South China Sea.
Well, this has been going on for months. China actually gave their Coast Guard permission to use lethal action against anybody that violates what they claim is their water rights there. They were flying nuclear bombers and fighters in Taiwan airspace just a few days ago. Taiwan was scrambling jets. U.S. has been doing the same, and it's looking really, really dicey there. And I can't believe that none of the news is covering it. I mean, China has made threats, specifically that, they were going to bomb us and everything else. And they even flew bombers doing practice bombing runs over our battleships, practicing bombing American battleships, and Biden did nothing about it.
Yeah, I'm seeing a few things here online about it, but no, you're right. I mean, there isn't much talk about this in the media that I've seen. I
can't believe it's like a media blackout. If you go to YouTube, I think it's called U.S. Military News is the channel. They're kind of clickbait, but they do give a lot of the detailed information. Just in their heading, they say, "Oh, Biden declared war with China," or "China declared war with America." But you never catch that in the news. But they do give details of what's going on, and it's pretty accurate and truthful on that. It's just they try to clickbait you in.
But how much do you trust them how much can you trust a media outlet that intentionally tries to clickbait you in? I mean, doesn't that right off the top of your head just kind of make you go, I don't know if I trust this source?
Well, yeah, you can assume that, but the video and the coverage and everything is all actual video and coverage from what's going on there. And you can tell, it shows it's like somebody in the military, whoever does all the video footage there, they get that video footage and then they air it and cover it. Also, there's a channel called China Uncensored, and he covers 100% accurate stuff up on it.
Yeah, I was on a podcast recently called Abstract Transmissions with my friend Mark Smith, and we were talking about we didn't get too deep into it, but we were talking a little bit about China, the U.S. and China. And, Mark, I think, was saying, if I remember correctly, this was a number of weeks ago, but he indicated, and he pays more attention to that specifically than I do, but, the relationship between the U.S. and China. But he was expressing a lot of concern that at some point in the not so distant future, there could be some sort of a military confrontation there.
Well, they've been ramping it up even today. I mean, even today, it's man, I can't believe it hasn't been World War already. That's how bad it's been over there. And Mark is right to be concerned. The whole issue is there's a lot of oil there and natural gas in that area. And thousands of years ago, China had claimed a certain area. And then they signed on with the international courts and stuff and said, well, this is the area we're going to claim. Everybody agreed on it. But now, since they found out all those resources are there, they're trying to reclaim the old land that was supposedly theirs from like 1,000 years ago. It's called the 9-Dash Line.
Okay.
And other countries like Taiwan and the Philippines are all saying, no, you agreed that this was the line and, this is ours. So China's been a real bully and a problem for a long time, over there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I hope, and this is something that Mark and I discussed on Abstract Transmissions too, is that, there's always this hope that because our economies are so interconnected and dependent on each other, and again, I'm no expert on that part of it, but because of that, because of the way our economies are connected, that will help to prevent anything from happening militarily, kind of similar to the way, we used to talk about MAD, mutually assured destruction, in terms of our relationship with the Russians, that, hopefully nobody ever launches any nukes because it's, while you're killing your enemy, you're also committing suicide. Kind of a similar idea here with China, except, hopefully no one does anything foolish because we depend on each other economically. But that doesn't mean, that's not foolproof. So anything can happen.
The thing is, China and Russia and them have been preparing for this breaking of the economic ties for almost a decade now. They've been having meetings and trying to come up with their own reserve currency and to, cause the fail of the dollar against everything as the reserve currency. The dollar is going to collapse. I mean, I've been studying the economic parts for about 15 years, and it is going to collapse. It's on its way out. China and Russia, China's going to be the new world power. All the experts agree on that. They've got it in the bag. And I don't know, have you heard anything about, I haven't tuned into your show in a while, but have you heard anything about this thing with Joe Biden being a Chinese agent?
Whoa.
No.
Interesting.
What about Hunter Biden with his laptop? Did you hear anything about that?
Oh, yes, it was all Republicans were talking about for months and months, of course.
Okay, because I know I had heard some clips of like phone conversations where they were talking about giving this Chinese money to the big guy, referring to his dad, and there was some dealings there with the Ukraine and everything else that was pretty shady with Joe Biden. So I was just wondering if you had heard anything about that.
Yeah, I think a lot of that's been debunked because even Fox News of all outlets had to walk a lot of that back and say, look, there doesn't seem to be anything here. In fact, I recall two different Republican-led congressional committees issued a joint report saying, yeah, we looked into this and we can't find anything. And those were Republican
you mean about
committees.
The Ukraine thing, or which part are you talking about?
All of it, and Hunter Biden and all of that. There didn't seem to be anything there.
There is evidence of it. That's the thing, and it's a big cover-up because the Ukraine thing. I've seen news clips where Joe Biden admitted, out of his own words, visually could see him talking on the show, and he was talking I can't remember what show it was, but he was saying that he had threatened the Ukraine to fire their prosecutor or they weren't going to get any money, the tit-for-tat thing.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Said,
yeah. That was a foreign...
And then he said, well, son of a bitch, they fired him. Well, that's what he was accused of, and he admitted to it and confessed to it. How can that not be evidence?
Right, that was a foreign policy matter, and he didn't do anything illegal there. He wanted that prosecutor fired because he said that prosecutor's dirty.
The prosecutor was investigating his son.
No,
that's why he wanted him fired.
No, that's the claim that some people made, but that's been debunked. He wasn't investigating Hunter Biden.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll just leave it at that then. I guess maybe I'm wrong on that stuff.
Yeah, I think you are. I think you're. I know that was the narrative for a while on conservative media, but they had to give it up. Even Fox News eventually had to give up on that because it just, you can't you can try to make it into something it's not if you don't like Biden, but it only gets you so far. Yeah.
So, do you think you could dig in and maybe cover some of the news on that South China Sea issue, because nobody else is covering it?
Oh, I'll take a look at it. Yeah. I mean, I'm always concerned about, China is clearly, I agree, the next, well, let me put it this way. They're the greatest threat to our supremacy as the world's, we like to think of ourselves as the world's last remaining superpower, when we clearly are not. I mean, I think China is already on par with us or is in the process of surpassing us in that realm. So, yeah, I'll look at it. I'm very concerned about that.
Yeah, and, Russia's got that new nuclear bomb that could, hit America in less than 30 minutes. It's like...
Oh, are you talking about the hypersonic weapon?
I think, I can't remember what it's one of those, but I think they call it Satan or something. And yeah, supposedly it can hit us in less than 30 minutes, I think they said.
Yeah.
And Putin was saying that if the U.S. steps on China, that, it could lead to nuclear war very easily.
Well, I'm always worried about that. I grew up, in the 80s. Growing up in the 80s, I was always very worried about nuclear war. I know that with the hypersonic weapon, from what I've read, there is a lot of skepticism about whether or not that's real or whether Putin is just kind of BSing everybody on that. I hope he's just BSing everybody on that, because if that is a real thing that they actually have, that is very frightening.
Yeah, and supposedly the warheads on it, 3 of those could take out the entire U.S.
Jesus. Well, I hope it's not true. I hope it's propaganda to scare us. I mean, it is interesting that I haven't heard or read anything about it in a while. I remember when Putin first said that publicly, and then that was kind of the last we heard about it for a while. So I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm curious if there's anything new on that, but
I think that have you ever read anything by Joel Skousen?
No, I'm not familiar with him.
He does a book called Strategic Relocation, and he covers a lot of things about that nuclear threat, and
yeah,
I think that we're lucky to be here in New Hampshire, because according to all the suspected targets and everything, we're kind of on the edge of the fallout zone. So, hey, I'm happy to be in New Hampshire.
Well, I do know that you can go online and find, you may have seen it, or it might be in one of these books, but I remember finding it one day online. This was years ago, a map that shows what our government believes are the targets or the prospective targets of that the Russian warheads are aimed at, should they ever be launched. And it's based largely on, because obviously they would want to hit all of our military installations and anything related to communications and infrastructure. And
and that's what this book, Strategic Relocation, has. It has all the maps and more. I mean, it's a really expensive book. I think it's $80.
Yeah.
But, I bought it and looked at it, and it's got all that. And it's a very well put together book. And the guy that wrote it was an expert in that field for the government. So, it's pretty nice. And I looked at some of the targets and the fallouts and stuff, and it looks like sitting in New Hampshire is pretty safe, especially so close to Canada,
Yeah, I know what you mean, because I remember thinking the same thing when I looked at I assume it's the same map. When I found that online, I remember thinking the same thing, that, New Hampshire looks like a good place to be. But really anywhere, no, actually, I was going to say really anywhere rural, but that's not true, because in some of the western states that are very rural, there's also a lot of nuclear weapons installations there. I remember when
and you gotta remember fallout zones.
Yep,
that's what matters.
So I remember when I was a kid, we got to wrap up in a second, but I remember when I was a kid watching the movie The Day After, which I'm sure you've seen. And, they're out on these farms out in the Midwest or the Southwest or whatever, these big sprawling farms, very flat. And then you see the missiles coming up out of the ground and out of these missile silos, these underground missile silos. And it's like, oh, that's where they hide them, out where the cows are in the field. It's like, oh, geez.
Yeah. Hey, did you, one last thing, did you know that Pelosi's trying to take away the nuclear launch codes from Biden?
I did not hear anything about that, and I'm extraordinarily skeptical. What?
No, as serious as a heart attack. It's her and some McConnell and different ones. They're trying to get some stuff passed through so that they can have control, that I think it was the Attorney General would have control of the launch codes and take them away from the president.
Do you know how foolish you sound right now?
Oh, that's Christian Lacoss is here. He's also, he shares my skepticism.
Hold up, pause. We're going to take away the launch codes from Biden and give them to the Attorney General? Is that what you're saying?
That's what they're saying. And a lot of the experts, the ones against that, are saying, well, that's setting us up for, inevitable attack by China, because by the time the Attorney General and everybody gets through all their crap of retaliatory, the mutual assured destruction thing, it's going to be too late.
No
all right,
words.
well,
I don't believe that, but okay.
Yeah, I'm
Check
very
into
skeptical.
it. You'll find out I'm right.
I'm looking into it right now, and I see nothing.
All right, well, we do have to go. We've got another live show on after us here at WMNH, so we got to start to wrap up. And it is it is the COVID era. Thank you for the call, Jake from State Farm.
All right, bye.
All right, take care. The voice sounded so familiar to me, Jake from State Farm. Yeah, I don't believe that last. I
don't believe any of it.
That sounds like some conspiracy theory nonsense. But anyway,
Jay Ridley.
But
sorry, I had to clear my throat real quick.
Yeah. No, but we do have
Free Talk Live.
We do have to begin to.
I had a real frog in my throat.
Yes.
Dude.
We got to begin to conclude things here. We'll play some music for the changeover because we do have the weekly die-on coming up next year at WMNH, and so we need time to wipe down, clean up, and so on and so forth, because it is the COVID era. But so the weekly die-on is coming up next year, and of course, if you want to check out me on the Dr. Kevin Show, that will be tonight from 6 to 7 p.m. on the Ohm Times Radio Network. Ohm as in Ohm, OMTIMES.com/IOM. And we'll be talking about what else? We'll be talking some politics. So I hope you'll join us for that. And Christian, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody in the Facebook live chat. I'm sorry I wasn't able to communicate with you, but things are a little wonky here as far as that goes at the moment. But hopefully that will be resolved soon. And, of course, if you missed any part of today's show, it will be up in just a little bit at WMNHradio.org. And thank you again, Eazy-G, by the way, for a wonderful entertainment report. And that is going to do it for us for now. Talk at y'all a little bit later. Bye, everybody.